What's up guys? In today's video, I will show you top 5 best budget headphones. Number 1. Anker Soundcore Life Curry. Anker pulls off an impressive feat of making affordable headphones that sound more expensive, while also prioritizing features that only serve to make them even better. They do reach their limits in some respects, but not necessarily in ways that will surprise you, especially when looking at the value of what you're getting. Anker has done something that isn't easy, which is to branch out from making portable charging products to making good headphones at affordable prices. The Soundcore Life 20 was something of a statement for the company, and its successor, the Soundcore Life Curry, is hard evidence that it wasn't a fluke. It's not just in what Anker chose to include, but also in the consistent performance that makes the various parts fit together with admirable cohesion. Anytime a sequel comes out for a pair of headphones, you count on the manufacturer correcting past mistakes. That's certainly one way to put it for the design. Anker went with a sturdier set of materials to craft this. It's still plastic and soft vinyl, only that the tighter build makes these headphones feel a little more premium than they otherwise would have been had Anker stuck to the same exact design. The rounded ear cups have enough space to cover most pairs of ears, which pays off in helping to passively isolate background noise as much as possible. The thing is, these headphones are pretty big off the bat, so I would expect them to be comfortable, which they are. Anker even equipped them with a slew of onboard physical controls to simplify things. Setting these up isn't very hard. The NFC chip on the right ear cup makes pairing even easier, though you could also go the standard route through your phone's Bluetooth menu. I also downloaded Anker's Soundcore app, which offers some useful features, starting with firmware updates. I got 2 of them over the month that I tested these cans, but what I liked even more was the equalizer and quick presets available. As for comfort, I actually found these roomy and not all that tiring, despite their heavier weight and heft. They are big headphones, so they won't be all that appealing from any svelty aesthetic, but the passive isolation does make up for that to a large degree. Number 2. Audio Technica Ath. Audio Technica is one of our, and the rest of the world's, favorite headphone manufacturers with many solid models in their portfolio. The wildly popular Ath M50X seems to be omnipresent, both in studios and on streets. Yet the entry-level Men20X in some ways beat them. Perhaps the Athme 20X deserves to be more popular. 20Xs are very light, just 190 grams without the cable. This is achieved by using lightweight plastic throughout the build. The only visible metal parts are the headband adjustment rails. The cable is not detachable, which is common in this price range, yet Monoprice manages to incorporate this in headphones that cost less than half of the Ath 20X price. The headband is very good though, as are ear pads, which feel not that different from the ones you'll find on pricier M-series headphones. Despite the abundant use of plastic in 20X, give an impression that they'll withstand some beating. It's a shame the cable that connects the left and right ear cup before entering the headband leaves a tiny fragment of cable exposed, which is a potential point of failure. Audio Technica has done an outstanding job tuning the M20X. At the time of writing, these are among the top 7 closed back headphones we have measured when it comes to neutral frequency response, and by far the most affordable of the bunch. This makes them a terrific choice for computer. Less setups where SonarWorks reference calibration is not available. The high mid-cut and high frequency boost is a common trait for most headphones, yet N20Xs are positively conservative in this regard, cutting and boosting only 5 dB respectively. The low end is almost flat down to 60 Hz. Sadly, they don't extend lower, but that's where calibration comes in to help. Ath 20Xs are very natural, sounding closed. Backs fit for mixing and tracking work, and pack a considerable bang for your buck. For genres that don't require surgical precision in sub-bass region, Monokix is arguably a better choice than M50X when it comes to studio work. Number 3. Jeeble Tune 710. The Jeeble Tune 715 headphones sound great, look great, and they fit well. Solidly dependable and easy to use. You might miss waterproofing and a few minor features, but at this price, it feels foolish to complain too readily. The Jeeble Tune 750 Benz headphones are a high-spec and well-priced set of noise-canceling headphones. Even though they're a few years old, we still highly recommend them if you're looking for a pair of all-rounder over-ear headphones. Jeeble is a popular name in the world of headphones and Bluetooth speakers, and rightly so. Solidly dependable, Consumers know what to expect from the brand decent sound quality for a decent price. The Jeeble Tune 750 Beats wouldn't look out of place alongside Apple-owned Beats headphones. Pick them up and their plastic exterior feels solid and safe. While some plastic headphones can feel cheap and flimsy, the Jeeble Tune 750 Beats are comfortably sturdy in your hands. The plastic is smooth and they feel more expensive than their price would suggest. The only place where the Jeeble Tune 750 can feel a little flimsy is when the hinges became exposed as we manipulated the ear cups or folded the headphones up for storage. The headphones feel reasonably balanced when it comes to weight distribution. They're not super light, but when they're on your head, you won't feel like they're dragging you down by any means. Comfortable fabric ear cups further ensure that you won't feel restricted during long listening sessions. That's fine, but nothing remarkable in a world of wireless headphones that can offer upwards of 30 hours with noise canceling turned on. Throw in the fact there's only microSP support rather than UCC and require a 2-hour recharge time. Saying that, the active noise cancellation provided by the Jeeble Tune 750 Beats is rather good. It blocks out plenty of external noise around you, and it's immediately a standout feature of these well-priced cans. The Jeeble Tune 750 Beats are punchy and quite thrilling to listen to. Stick on something that needs to be played loud, like the Cardigan's My Favorite Game, and you feel caught up in the moment, with just the right level of thump to the bass without it clouding the other details in the song. Number 4. Skullcandy Hesh. Lots of audiophiles have already evaluated the sound quality of these wireless headphones. After reading my Skullcandy Hesh 2 review, you will feel like you checked the audio of this device on your own. To start with, the mentioned headphones are over, ear and closed. Back. Let's start by considering the impedance of the device, which is 33 ohm. With regard to its frequency response, this feature is 20 keys. The sensitivity of the headphones is 105 dB. With voice control, you can use Siri and Google Assistant. In addition, the appliance supports Bluetooth. Speaking of its battery life, it is not very long, only 15 hours. But when the battery is low, you can switch to battery-free listening mode. The headphones are well balanced with reasonable bass push. However, it is on the warmer end when it comes to the audio spectrum and can be a bit soft. You do get enough detail to prevent it from sounding muddy. Mids and highs are crisp and clear without sounding clipped. Skullcandy Hesh 2 specs can give you only half of the info about the headphones since their build also matters. Speaking of weight, Skullcandy Hesh 2 has 180 gram 3 Oz, which makes them relatively light. The adjustable headband is another benefit you have using this pair of headphones. You do get a carry case with them, but keep in mind that the device does not fold. Referring again to advantages, the headphones have built-in buttons and a microphone. Number 5. Sony Hooch 710 for around $100. This is a great option for anyone that wants good active noise canceling, but doesn't want to break the bank doing so. While it has plenty of flaws, it's still a solid pair of headphones overall that I would recommend to anyone with a hard budget. When it comes to active noise canceling, ANC, the brand to beat, used to be Bose. But in the last few years, Sony has really stepped in and taken over. The Sony 1000 XM5 and XM4 are some of the best options you can get, but they're expensive. If you don't want to spend that kind of money, but still want ANC headphones, then you might want to check out the Sony WUT 710 at around $100. It is significantly less expensive. You can pair the Sony WUT 710 headphones in 2 ways. First, you can just hold down the power button for a few seconds after turning it on. From there, the headphones will enter pairing mode, and you can just find the device in Bluetooth settings of your smartphone. The second way is via NFC. If you have an Android phone, you can hold it up to the NFC logo on the left ear cup, and a little pop-up will come up on your phone asking if you want to pair to the headset. The battery life here is great. Sony headphones aren't known for skimping on battery, and this is no exception. The company claims that you can get 35 hours of constant playback. In our battery test with active noise canceling turned on, we measured 41 hours, 35 minutes of constant playback. Beyond that, the headset also has quick charging. So if you forget to charge Sony 710 up before heading out the door, Just 10 minutes on the charger will give you a solid 60 minutes of playback. The noise canceling here is really good for what you're paying for. The combination of the isolating padding on the ear cups and the active noise canceling technology really cancels out a lot of ambient sound around you, including frequencies 300s and below, which is where most noise canceling headphones struggle. While the microphone is good enough for phone calls, it isn't going to blow you away because the Bluetooth connection is the way it is. The voice data sent back through your phone is pretty compressed. Here's a sample so you can get a feel for how it sounds in perfect conditions and then how it sounds with an air conditioner blowing in the background.